Claudius!
Yeah.
What time is it?
Oh, it's like daytime.
No, you're wrong. It's tutorial time.
Yeah, tutorial time. Woo!
It's tutorial time.
Tutorial time, right?
What time is it?
5 o'clock.
It's tutorial time! Welcome to today's show of Undialed, and today we're learning how to Flair Finger Whip. And I know you're thinking, Clayton, why are you teaching me how to Flair Finger? I don't care about Flair Fingers. Well, that's what's gonna happen. Yo, 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 what up guys? So the audio kind of got ruined and we didn't realize it was windy, so I'm just gonna voice over it. Right now I'm kind of just talking about how you need to learn how to finger whip and do a flare, which is obviously the basics. Doing a flare finger, you kind of put both together. I just finger whip flat really fast just to show you that I got skills, you know, whatever. Not to prove that you need to have it on lock in order for this trick. So, throw my helmet back on. What to say? Will has just told me to run at the quarter and do a flare after I say that you need to have it on lock. Actually, I think the audio might be okay right now. Flares, dialed. Not undialed, you want to have it dialed. Well, never mind, scratch that. It is still windy. The one thing that I learned about flare fingers is that you have to do them different than what you're used to, because if you go up and do it in between your legs, for some reason the scooter does this. And we all know that that's not a good time. Whenever you do flare fingers, if you don't know what a double can is this. Double can is with no feet on. We're gonna take the video really fast. You know, the usual double can. And bring it up next to you like this. And then hit your hand like that. Because whenever it's next to you, all you have to do is hit it. And once you figure that out, it's not too bad. I learned these from Nick Kendrick, so shout out to you, man. Sorry that I stole your tank top, so my bad for stealing your tank top. I'm gonna do one really fast, and then I will go into more basics. I'm back. Putting this into a step-by-step process, I'm gonna give you the first step, and this is probably the most crucial part because this will make or break the trick, is the pumping. Whenever I go up to any sort of flare trick, I try my hardest to pump the bottom of the transition pretty much as hard as I possibly can, because it'll give you just that extra bit of air time, because it'll kick you away from the quarter because you're going at it faster. Going off the lip of quarter pipe. Normally quarter pipes that you're gonna go off of at your normal skate park will not be vert, so in order to get the actual height you need to pop off the coping. Going for any sort of flare trick in general, this type of technique will actually help you go way higher with your flares and be able to pop out further. So what I do at this point, kind of use the coping, and I also kind of use the last part of the transition, kind of pop my ankles just a little bit, so it gives me that extra little into the coping to kick me out more. It's almost like if you were to like flip a hip or something like that. I would imagine that if you guys are going into this trick, bet you can flip a hip. Whenever you flip a hip, pretty much what you want to do is do what you do off the lip. How you kind of pop your knees and ankles just to give you that extra few inches of your actual pop. That's pretty much what you want to do off the face of the lip, because it's going to give you just that much more air time, and it'll also make your flip just that much more fast. So the actual execution of the trick, pretty much your standard flare trick, just go off the lip and you kind of just wait till you're actually off the lip to actually initiate the trick, because if you do it before you're off the lip, you're going to hit your head on the coping and you're probably going to knock yourself out. When I hit the deck, I pretty much hit it wherever I want. There's not really a specific area where you need to hit it, because once you hit it, you just treat it exactly like a normal finger whip. Try to get your other hand on as fast as possible to get that whip around. Another thing, if you notice that I am looking at my deck, I spot every single one of my flare tricks. It kind of helps me be able to see what's going on. I don't enjoy doing a trick and not seeing where it is, me not being able to catch it or know that I'm even gonna land it. Looking at my deck is a huge perk on doing these sort of tricks, whether it's a flare whip, flare double whip. Flare whips are hard to see, so don't be like, oh, well, I can't even spot a flare whip. Well, I can't spot flare whips. So on flare doubles, flare down heels, and all that stuff, I would recommend learning to spot your deck while you're in the air, and it'll probably just make things just a little bit easier for you. So once you've gotten to the point of actually hitting your deck, being able to get it around. Just like every other flare trick, what you want to do is you want to hit that deck hard, make sure you're spotting it, and treat it just like every other flare combo you've ever done. You'll be able to land that thing just like normal. Whenever you get this trick around, try to hit it pretty much as hard as you can and get your hand on as fast as possible, because if you can tell where I'm catching it right now, that's the best place to catch it, because you're able to spot and have a little bit more air time. Yes, it takes time. Yes, you have to practice it a bunch. I have to do at least 5 to 6 a day just so I can keep them consistent. So it's not an easy trick. I don't want you guys to think that this is an easy trick at all. It is a fun trick and it feels amazing. So if you guys are gonna go out and try this, I would honestly recommend it. I can play it a few times for you guys. I'll play it in slow motion so you can tell what's going on while I'm upside down. Alright, so normally I only do them on at least 5 to 6 foot quarters because they give you the best pop and the best air time. Because for this trick, you want to have really good air time. I remember when I saw Nick Tedrick do it, he did it on a 3 foot quarter, and I don't know how, like that's where he learned it. Hopefully it helps you out just a little bit on wanting to learn this trick. I would recommend probably taking it to foam or resi first, not just sending it, but if you don't care, go for it and send it. It's a fun trick, it feels really cool, and it looks cool, it gets the ladies and whatnot, and the skaters won't talk crap on you, it's a skateboard. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Be sure to watch our previous video and our future videos because we post daily. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and we will see you tomorrow. Peace.